I've always been a big Husker fan. I still enjoy doing abstract and landscapes and animals and stuff like that. But the Husker art it's like a whole new kind of ball game.
Ashley Spitznagel's Husker artwork has taken fandom by storm. A lifelong Nebraska fan, Ashley's path to painting in red began by accident.
I did a live painting at a Teammates Mentoring benefit or gala. So that's kind of where it started. So live painting is almost kind of like a performance. I think that it helps people appreciate the painting process, and I think that they understand art more by watching it like that, and maybe are more willing to spend more money on art because they know kind of what goes into it. It was of Tom Osborne and Brooke Behringer, and Tom was there, and so I painted it in front of him. And after I got done with the picture, I put it on Facebook, and there was a lot of people that reached out afterwards, and I decided to get licensed with the university to Husker artwork. And then from there, I was asked to paint one of Sam Foltz and Brooke Behringer. And that's kind of really when it took off from there. That one is the most special, and I almost get teary-eyed talking about it because like the families, whether it be Sam, who passed away 2 years ago, their family missing their boy, or the Behringers who lost Brooke 22, 23 years ago, they miss him just the same. And they share their memories, and they want to talk about their kids. And so to be able to paint something like that that is representing them in a good light, that's just the most special to me. So in high school, I started doing small commissions for people. I've always loved to draw and paint. And then in college at Doane, I majored in art there. Then I went to Italy and studied art for a month in Florence and came back in 2008, and that's kind of when I really knew that this is what I wanted to do, like as a job. But I illustrated a children's book, Josh the Baby Otter, and that I started in about 2008, 2009. It's a water safety book for kids. That's like a whole nother kind of world there, but it's kind of helped me continue to do art. Yeah, I didn't really do a whole lot of Husker artwork growing up, I would say. Just not even really in college much, but it's been fun doing it now. I like doing abstract. The process is fun. I really enjoy that. I do oil and acrylic primarily. And then when I'm doing drawing, I like to do charcoal. It gets really good lights and darks. When I'm working on like a Husker painting, first I'll come up with a composition or what I want to paint. So a lot of times I use Photoshop to do that, and I'll have different options, and then I'll finally find one that I think would look good painted. And then when I paint, I'll reference that, and I'll use charcoal to lay out the composition. And then from there, then I'll start layering in the kind of first layer of paint, and I just kind of keep layering on paint until it's finished. I feel like Bob Ross. Here's a little fan. This fan looks happy.
Based in Elkhorn, Nebraska, Ashley's works come together many times through collaboration with the other artists residing there.
There's so many times that we feed off each other's ideas and creativity, and something's not quite right, so we'll ask someone else. With this John Cook, I was trying to figure out the composition in Photoshop didn't quite look right. The court I had too small, and I was just like, what's wrong with this? Like something just didn't look right, and Jane said, how about you make the court bigger? So there's just so many times that we kind of feed off each other. Like I really wanted my first painting of him to be something where it represents not just the coach, but the team and volleyball. John Cook and the volleyball team deserve a painting. I just think that it's overdue. I grew up more of football in a football family, so I was painting what I've known. And a lot of the players that I've painted are players that I have also known growing up and teams that I would watch. And volleyball, John Cook is a living legend. Maybe I might still do another one of John Cook, like somebody suggested even with like the clipboard or something like that. But I just wanted the court in the first one with the girls. I thought that would be neat as a first volleyball one.
For Ashley, These paintings hopefully help connect fans more intimately to the teams they love.
So it just is natural to now be licensed and paint these things that are really exciting to people, and I like feel their excitement, and that's what makes it fun, and I think people can feel that too in my artwork. Is like the one of Scott running out with the team. It's like a whole new ball game. If I'm gonna spend time and go through that whole process, I want it to be something that's people are gonna like, and it's gonna be a neat memory. Painting memories and creating memories on canvas where they can be put up in Husker rooms and in homes, and it's just fun. Like, I love going to games, I love tailgating, I love everything about Husker sports, and so I don't know, it's just made it a little bit more exciting, I guess.